The Lakers lost again. Oh my god. This was oh my god, this game. Um Shout out Laker fans. I don't know how you guys do it, having to watch the same movie like 12 times at this point. Lakers have a lead going into halftime, they keep the lead, and they lose in the clutch to the better team, obviously. Um we're gonna talk about what the Lakers really messed up on this series and how they ended up where they are. And we're gonna talk about how they could possibly avoid this next year. I'll do it like I did the Suns video. Um Except I don't have as much hate in my heart for the Lakers as I did the Suns, and that's just because the Suns were a failed super team. And also, people were picking the Suns to win. I don't really know why. I do know why, but I feel like Minnesota was just better from the jump, and I look smart for that one. Just don't look at other series predictions. I don't think anyone had the Lakers winning this series, but the way they were playing this whole series, they should have won. They really should have won this. Let me see. They should have won this game. Yeah, they should have won this game. They should have won this game for sure. I don't think they should have won this game. What was it? The Nuggets were up so much, and the Lakers had like too late of a comeback. So Nuggets outplayed them for a majority of that game. Um, they did win this game, and they should have won this game. So realistically, you're probably up 3-2 at this point, if you only want to count this one and the one you actually won and this game. But the Nuggets, they are one of the clutchest teams I've ever seen. And the Lakers, I don't know how they were so clutch in the regular season with what they have to work with. So starting off, you could blame the fact that they missed free throws down the stretch of this game. Obviously, they missed 9 free throws. LeBron missing 2 of them. Where's that bum? Yeah, Spencer Dinwiddie missed 2, and then that caused like a 5-point swing, and I thought the game was over. Austin Reeves is usually money, and he missed 2. They say this because of the altitude, but whatever. If you do want to blame the altitude, then I guess you don't blame the free throws. You had a great game from LeBron. You couldn't have asked for much more from him, unless you wanted him to make that last shot while hitting the free throws. Even then, you still lose by 1. Let's see. Rui could have shot better, but he showed up in the second half. AD, it's just a shame he got injured because he was having a great game before then. And let's see. Austin Reeves, this was his best performance probably besides the last game. D'Lo did not play good, but he hit like 2 big shots, I guess. You need a better game from D'Lo, but he's inconsistent. Gabe Vincent, not good minutes at all. Terrible. Torian Prince, not good minutes at all. Terrible. Spencer Dinwiddie, I don't care. He made 2 shots, 2 corner threes. He gave up like 10 points on defense. That was just tragic. Jackson Hayes actually provided pretty good minutes. So I'm going to look at the contracts in a bit. But he's worth keeping around because the effort he was giving is good enough to survive non-Anthony Davis minutes if he could just keep giving that effort. These guys, they don't get any blame because we're gonna talk about the hamster, Darvin Ham. Oh my God, that guy. I need to pull up his picture. Jesus Christ. This is who's getting a lot of the blame. I'd say him and D'Lo the whole series have probably gotten close to the same amount of blame. Darvin Ham is an awful coach. He's terrible. And this series alone pretty much showed all of his flaws as a coach. He doesn't know when to call timeout. He doesn't have a good plan coming out of the timeout, Lakers often like turned the ball over, struggled whenever like after a timeout. I remember specifically game 2 or 3. They had a shot clock violation right after the timeout. So he's not doing a great job. He'd do better as an assistant coach where he's just trying to hype you guys up. He doesn't have good game plan at all. I just want to pull up the box score more. Okay. He doesn't have enough awareness to actually play players that would have been good this series. He played 3 players that probably... Okay, I'll say Taurean Prince. He played fine this series. So, 2 players specifically that should have gotten no run at all after game 1. You could leave one of them in until Vando came back. But once Vando was available, like not even a few minutes at a time, you had the perfect opportunity in the fourth quarter to use him. He is your best point of attack defender, best guard defender, and right now, the man on the other side of the court is like 6'4", 6'5", and he's cooking everyone that's in his way, trying to will this team to victory. You have the perfect option to just throw it on him. A lot of teams don't have this advantage of just having a point of attack defender to throw at someone. Denver doesn't. Well, not really, unless you want to count like... I don't even know who you'd count at Denver. But you're spoiled. You have this guy. He just healed up for game 5. LeBron shooting free throws. You sub out D'Lo, but you sub him out for Taurean Prince. Jared, I don't care how injured he was. He looked good before the game. You should have just thrown him out there for 20 seconds. He gets you a stop, you could take him out. You didn't have to play him anymore. It was so simple. But he didn't do it. He would Darvin throughout the year would run these awful lineups of 3 guards. And it got so bad, Lakers had to trade some of their guards, so he couldn't do that anymore. I don't know why he played Taurean Prince so much. I don't know why Gabe Vincent gets so much run. I especially don't know why Spencer Dinwiddie gets so much run. He got cooked every single possession. Again, shout out the Nuggets. They deserve to win the series, obviously. But when you lose to a team, what is it? 12 times now within the last few years? Like, at that point, it's just a coaching issue when the games are this close. When the Kings lose 6 times to the Pelicans, I know it's a roster issue. Because, what's it? The games are blowouts. If these games are blowouts, you could say, yeah, it's the roster. You can't say that. You have LeBron James and Anthony Davis on your team. They are going band for band. Some games even outplaying Denver's 2-man in Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic has been like the best player this series, don't get me wrong. But LeBron and AD's probably the second best this series. LeBron's the third best this series. So they're matching their production. Role players started showing up, but it was too little too late. Lakers need to get actual good role players because after the starting 5, it was just drastic. I think Max Christie could have been good. He's a 3-and-D wing, but Ham has to develop him, give him minutes over time. He gets inconsistent minutes. He's basically Steve Kerr, but somehow worse. And I watched Steve just throw Klay Thompson out there and go 0 for 10 and not put in Moses Moody. Terrible. Especially not using Jared Vanderbilt. Oh my God. I can't get over this. It was terrible. You guys rely too much on this. Next year, if you guys re-sign him, which you probably should, he probably will just because Bronny's going to go back to college for 1 year probably. But are you... You're re-signing... You probably have one more shot with this guy unless you draft Bronny. And AD, you're wasting these two guys' potential by putting them around an inconsistent third option. He's pretty good. He just had a bad series. Him also. But, like, Taurean Prince, Gabe Vincent, Spencer Dinwiddie, that's your 6th through 8th man. Teams run 8-man rotations in the playoffs. You can't just run 5-man rotations. But, oh my God. I don't know. People, I feel like anyone that doesn't think Darvin should get fired or thinks he's just a scapegoat, you're not watching these games or any Laker games from the whole season. He genuinely can't do anything right. When AD like just said, he like slighted Ham by saying, "Oh, we don't know what to do out there." And Ham's just like, I agree to disagree. You don't disagree with your star player. He's been the best player this series. You don't just disagree with him. You could talk to him in private, but in the press, you gotta just say, I take responsibility for it. But you have too high of an ego, dude. Coaches shouldn't have this high of an ego. Like, was it... Austin Reeves is, like, crying to this guy, Chris Gent. I don't even know if he's good or not. But genuinely, like, they're all tired of you. You complimented D'Lo. He didn't even feel good about it. You lost the players. You lost the locker room. You lost them after game 2. And you still had 3 more games to play. The only reason people thought that a 3-0 comeback like this was possible was because all the games were close. You have LeBron James on the team, and AD was going crazy. No one genuinely thought the Lakers were better than the Nuggets. But their 2-star players were playing as good as the Nuggets. So the Lakers, as an organization, has been a dumpster fire ever since Kobe left. LeBron came in and saved them. He got you a championship. Him and, was it, the GM blew up the team with Russell Westbrook. They shouldn't have done that. They rebounded last year, and it just has not been good since. So we're going to take a look at their salary. LeBron's probably going to opt in to next year because he's going to stay close to family probably. AD. Oh, shoot. AD has a player option? Wait, can Anthony Davis leave? I'm not really sure. I don't know. Maybe this was an extension or something. But, yeah, it is because I'm looking at the number here. Okay, that makes more sense. D'Lo. Wait, what the heck? I thought he had a player option. Maybe this one's supposed to be the play. Okay, that makes more sense. I think whatever, D'Lo. I think you should keep D'Lo. I think he's good when he's on. You just need to find a 4th option that could make up the production, like what Denver has with Aaron Gordon and MPJ. Austin Reeves, you got him for a while. You got him on a very cheap contract. I don't know how you guys did that. Yeah, this contract's gonna age well. You need to get rid of him. This is the cheapest contract ever. You need to just play him, please. Taurean Prince, yeah, he can leave. Let's just see. Yeah, just keep... You need to bring a coach that's smart. Fire Darvin Ham. The Darvin Ham experiment did not work. There are some okay coaches right now on the market. Frank Vogel's probably going to be on the market. I mean, like, genuinely, Frank Vogel is a better coach than Darvin Ham. I went into Frank Vogel in the last video about the Suns. Um, and then as soon as I stopped recording, I read online that the Suns just didn't respect him, and he'd be trying so hard to coach. The Suns also just didn't give him a point guard because they thought, oh, Devin Booker should be enough. No, you could bring back Vogel. I don't know if he'll come back, but even just try coaches from the G League. Like, stop doing these these former players. Like, okay, he was an assistant coach, but he's not good. Okay, bring back. You could even hire Budenholzer because he's genuinely an upgrade. With a competent coach, this team probably wins the series. At bare minimum, they take a 3-2 lead and push this to 7. A coach that is actually smart will not blow a 20-point lead in a playoff game like that. A coach will not run out of timeouts in their elimination game and use their last timeout to challenge a play that they don't get back even though the challenge was successful because they challenged a play early in like the first or second quarter. A good coach will see his star player yelling challenge the play, like jumping up and down, begging to challenge the play, and will challenge it. That's what Mike Malone did. That's what other coaches have done. It'd be very funny if they just switch coaches, Golden State and the Lakers. But this team is not terrible, like top to bottom. They shouldn't have even. If you had a good coach this year, you are probably. Let me see where the standings are. You are probably about, at bare minimum, where Phoenix is. You're probably even where Dallas is. Okay? With a good coach, you don't even have to play the Lakers until, like, Western Conference Finals. But your main goal is re-sign LeBron James. After that, fire Darvin Ham. Keep D'Lo. Build around that. I'm not tearing into them like the Suns because the Suns I genuinely don't think have hope. This team does have hope. Now, do I think they're going to do it? No, I think they're going to keep Ham. But, yeah, it would really suck if I was a Lakers fan. Can't wait for LeBron to leave. So, leave a like and subscribe. I'll do this for most contenders. I don't want to do it for the Pelicans really because everyone knows it's just because Zion's hurt, and it's not like they're a ticking clock and they're contenders. So I'll just do it for people that thought were contenders. So leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.